Before you scroll, ask yourself one question. What if one decision today could completely change your future? Most people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment. Successful people create that moment. Stay with me until the end of this story, because it may change the way you look at success forever. 23-year-old Ethan Brooks lived in a small apartment in Chicago. Every morning, before the sun came up, he delivered packages across the city. His paycheck was just enough to pay the rent and buy groceries. He wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. He didn't come from a wealthy family. But he carried one thing that no one could see: a dream. Every night after work, while everyone else watched TV or wasted time on social media, Ethan opened his laptop and learned about business. He watched videos. He read books. He took notes. People laughed at him. His friends said, "You're dreaming too big. People like us never become millionaires. Get a normal job and stop wasting your time." Those words hurt, but Ethan remembered one simple truth. Never let someone else's limits become your future. One night, he looked into the mirror and said, "If I don't believe in myself, who will?" That sentence changed everything. The next morning, Ethan made a decision. He would stop waiting. He would start building. He had only a few $100s in savings. No investors, no business partner, no guarantee of success. But he started anyway. His first business idea failed. He lost almost all of his savings. Instead of quitting, he asked himself, what did this failure teach me? He learned. He improved. He tried again. The second business failed too. This time he lost customers. People mocked him even more. Some even said, maybe business isn't for you. For one moment, Ethan thought about giving up. Then he remembered why he had started. He wasn't chasing money. He was chasing freedom. Freedom for himself. Freedom for his family. So he stood up one more time. Every failure made him stronger. Every mistake made him wiser. Every difficult day built the person he needed to become. He stopped worrying about how long success would take. Instead, he focused on becoming better every single day. Because deep inside, he believed, your future changes the moment you refuse to quit. Months passed, then a year. Finally, Ethan found a simple business idea that solved a real problem for small local businesses. It wasn't perfect, but people liked it. His first customer became 5. 5 became 20. 20 became 100. For the first time in his life, Ethan smiled because he realized something powerful. Success doesn't happen overnight. It grows one small step at a time. When Ethan's business finally started growing, people thought his life had become easy. They were wrong. Success brings bigger opportunities, but it also brings bigger challenges. His company began receiving more orders than ever before. Customers trusted his work. His team started growing. For the first time, Ethan saw real money entering his business. But then, everything changed. An economic slowdown hit. Several major clients canceled their contracts. Sales dropped almost overnight. Some employees decided to leave. Friends told him, maybe it's time to quit before you lose everything. Ethan took a deep breath. He remembered the promise he had made to himself years ago. I will never give up on my dream. Instead of complaining, he went back to work. He studied successful entrepreneurs. He improved his products. He listened to customer feedback. He worked longer hours than ever before. While others looked for excuses, Ethan looked for solutions. Every morning, he reminded himself, believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, customers returned. New clients joined. His business became stronger than it had ever been. 5 years after starting with almost nothing, Ethan stood inside the headquarters of his own company. The same people who once laughed at him now asked him for advice. One reporter asked, what's the secret behind your success? Ethan smiled and answered, there is no secret. I simply refused to quit. I stopped wasting time. I worked on myself every single day. I focused on doing the work instead of worrying about the results. His company continued to grow. Eventually, Ethan became a millionaire. Not because he was the smartest person in the room, not because he was lucky, but because he stayed consistent when life became difficult. Years later, he stood on a stage in front of thousands of young entrepreneurs. He looked across the audience and said, if you're waiting for the perfect moment, stop waiting. Start today. Believe in yourself before anyone else believes in you. Work hard, stay honest, and never let failure define your future. Don't waste your energy worrying about the results. Focus on your effort, your discipline, and your character. Whatever happens, happens for a reason. Sometimes life's biggest disappointments become its greatest blessings. Keep doing your best every single day. God sees every honest effort, and at the right time, He opens doors that no one can close. The audience rose to their feet in applause because they realized that success is not reserved for a lucky few. It belongs to those who refuse to quit. Remember this: your dream doesn't need perfect conditions. It needs your decision. Believe in yourself. Work hard. Keep learning. Never give up. And one day, your story may become the motivation someone else needs to change their life. The end.